Alright, I'm back. We got some more Seek Beer Company. This one was a gift from the owner of Seek. This one is a Festbier. Let's see. Apparently it doesn't have a name. So it's just a Festbier coming in at 5.3 ABV. We got kind of like the typical like checkered Bavaria style pattern there. Let's go ahead and crack it and see how it is. We got a nice little glass here for our Festbier, a little Mosskrog. Pour this, see if we can get to that half-liter mark. This one was actually a commemorative glass from the 2022 Goat Fest festival that Varietal Beer Company puts on. Let's go ahead and take a swig of this, see how it is. We got some nice color to it, kind of like a little bit of a caramel hue. That's pretty solid. I gotta say, the aroma was really promising. I thought the aroma just smelled fucking great. I love Oktoberfest beers. This lager, the aroma is banging. Nice bready sweetness, very nice. It does translate to the palate, but I don't think the flavor is quite as good as the aroma. But yeah, nice light sweetness, kind of some breadiness in there, and then there is a little bit of kind of spiciness as well from the hops. That's good. Alright, let's get into it. We're doing a whole lot of Strike Gold Shave today. So we got the collaboration with Strike Gold Shave and Happyland Studios. And this is Happyland's Barbershop fragrance. So Happyland did the cologne Barbershop scent, and Strike Gold Shave made the soap and aftershave. So you can see notes of ambroxan, lavender, musk, leather, spicy pepper, and bitter orange. That's pretty good for reading it backwards in the camera. You can take a look at the kind of bright white soap there. It's on the firmer side, but not so firm that you can't press into it. And then we got the ingredients right there on the side. It is tallow. It does have some other notable ingredients in there, some really good stuff. We got goat's milk, shea butter, kokum butter, potassium hydroxide. I think that's just necessary to make soap. Sodium hydroxide, fragrance, and then we got castor oil, glycerin, and tussa silk. So some really good stuff in there. Made in Grovetown, Georgia. Barbershop, 5 ounces, and then you can see the people that were involved. Happyland, Strike Gold, and then Razor Ray Designs did the label. Let's move over to the shaving bowl. This is our Lancaster Razorwork shave bowl right there. On the bottom it says, "Have a great shave," and on the other side, Lancaster Razorworks. That's just kind of like a rubber grip to help you stabilize. And then you can see here we got a brilliant looking lather, very luxurious, very dense, very fragrant. And then here we got our Viking soaps and brushes. Brush right here, and this one has the nice wood on the bottom, yellow on top, and a Strike Gold Shave hand-tied custom executive badger knot on top. That is luxury, luxury, luxury. And then for the razor of the day, we're going with my very first straight razor, this old Kukri razor right here. So I had the scales done by Osiris Blade Works, no longer with us as far as being in business, or at least as far as I know. But they are nice scales, to be honest. Not what I asked for, but that's what I got. So at least it looks good. But the Kukri blade, I like that elegant design along the blade there. Very nice little little razor. It's kind of like a 5/8. Very nice little razor there. And Strike Gold Shave actually did the edge on that one, and it is a Belgian Coticule edge. So, not the biggest fan of the Coticule edge, but at the time I asked him to do it, it was going to be my first ever Coticule edge, so I just wanted to try it. And I thank him for doing it because I got to experience that. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of menthol to this barbershop. Let's make it a burr, like burr is in cold, burr shop. We're going to be using the Chiller in the Pillar, the Menth Dealer, my bougie chill mill right here. It's got the pump action, and then you can just see we're making it snow, making it snow. We'll just add a good amount of menthol to this. Strike Gold Shave has some really good lather density and stability, so we can just let it snow without worrying about the lather dissipating on us or breaking down. Strike Gold Shave's that good shit. Let's go ahead and incorporate that in there. I try to get the menthol crystals nice and pulverized. That way they incorporate into the hydrated lather really easily. And this is going to give us a nice kind of chilly sensation on the skin. Not everybody likes menthol, but I absolutely love it. Hence the fancy menthol grinder there. Alright. Water on the face. Hope everybody's doing well. I had an alright day at work today. Somebody called in, so I had to cover them, but it really wasn't all that bad. It wasn't a hard day whatsoever. All right, let's get this sexy lather up on the grill here. Oh my goodness! And this one smells great, guys. Happyland, you know, he's kind of a would you call it a niche perfumer, or are they just kind of like a small scale artisan perfumer? Yeah, that sounds good. Artisan perfumer. And he did a really nice job on this barbershop. This one, it definitely smells more masculine than the typical barbershop I'm used to smelling. I'm used to smelling barbershops kind of like in two lanes. One of them is usually the traditional barbershop. Powdery, citrus, and a little bit mature. And then the other one is kind of like the modern barbershop, which is fresh and clean, and not so much powdery, but just kind of fresh and clean. And to me, the modern barbershops kind of ride the line of even being a barbershop at all. But that's a topic for another day. This one, though, I feel like with the ambroxan and lavender, it has kind of like a crowd pleaser cologne, like men's cologne DNA to it. And then with the musk and leather, it kind of gives it a definitely a masculine feel. Let's go ahead and stretch the skin and get right into it. Utilizing a little J-hook action right there. I was in the middle of watching BBS.live, and I actually won something, so thankfully I was still in the process of setting up my shave when I won. So thankfully I was there to hear my name called. So it sounds like I got a gift card or something to the shave supply, which I haven't bought a lot from the shaving supply or shave supply, so I'm definitely gonna have to browse their wares. I know they have the Trotter Handcrafts brushes all the time, and I already have a Trotter, but I would love to get another one. Trotter's from Washington State, and I for a Washington State artisan, he makes fantastic brushes, and I would love to get another one. But I would also like to check out some of their in-house collaborations with other artisans as well. And you know, the Coticule is actually feeling all right. I don't know if I like it as much as some of the J-Nats I've tried. But it definitely still feels alright. Now, I had another one that my buddy did for me around the very same time. Frank from Strike Gold Shave did this Coticule for me. And unfortunately, I was not a fan of that other one. And it sucks because I really admire this guy. But I just didn't like it. I don't know if something happened in transit. I don't know. I don't know. But I didn't like it. And really haven't talked to him much since then. Or I haven't heard much from him since then. So, hope he's doing well. Definitely hope, you know, everything's good on his end. But Coticules, you know, from my experience now, they're definitely not they're definitely not my favorite edges to put on my straight razor. Alright, let's go ahead and rinse and apply another round. The scent strength on this one is at least 6 out of 10, if not, you know, 6.5, 7. It's bold, it's banging, it's there to be enjoyed. And like I said, I absolutely slapped this lather with an avalanche of menthol, and the lather is holding up just fine. As a matter of fact, I probably have enough lather trapped in my beard to to lather up for pass 2 here, but we're still gonna take the brush back to the face because that executive hand-tied badger knot just feels so good. First I gotta rinse, or not rinse, I gotta dry my hands off. So, definitely happy to be using some Strike Gold Shave products today. Even with as much as Frank has done with Strike Gold Shave for the community, still sometimes feel like Strike Gold Shave is slept on. I don't know why I feel that way. Maybe it's just my own, maybe it's just me being a fanboy. But sometimes I feel like Strike Gold Shave still, after everything they've done, sometimes I feel like they still are kind of slept on in the community. I don't know what it is, because they've addressed almost everything the community has thrown at them. You know, changes that they wanted to see, suggestions that they made. Almost everything that they've suggested, Frank and Jennifer have accomplished with Strike Gold Shave. I think it's an absolute powerhouse of an artisan at this point, and sometimes I just don't I don't get it. I don't see enough Strike Gold Shave on the Shave of the Days, in my opinion. And I know this sounds it probably sounds like I'm just fucking, I got the cape on my back and I'm just going to bat for Strike Gold Shave, and I am. But trust me, I don't get nothing from Strike Gold Shave. This is just me being a fanboy. So, I don't know. It's just me. Frank's not the Frank's not the first artisan to collab with artisan perfumers. He probably won't be the last one to collab with artisan perfumers. But as far as like the number of artisan perfumers that he has collabed with, I think he's number one in that category. A lot of us love the blending of worlds, the blending of the fragrance world and the wet shaving world. And I think Frank is doing us like a great service by collabing with these smaller artisanal fragrance makers. You know, some artisans, they make original scents, and I admittedly am a big fan of that, but it doesn't always pan out, does it? Because they might be professional soap makers, but they're not professional fragrance makers. And so sometimes the scents, they either come out like really simplistic and they don't really wow you at all, or they come out kind of overdone and like overly complex, or they're muddled, because there's too much going on. Frank often gets cologne dupes, as does everybody else, but I think the thing that really sets Frank and Strike Gold Shave apart is they bring fragrances that have never been done in the wet shaving world. Like, he has a track record of firsts, like first to do this, first to do that, when it comes to bringing these high quality fragrances to the wet shaving world. And if you're a lady shaver, he was the first to collab with some lady members of the wet shaving community, and and put their names on the label of a soap and aftershave release. The Coticule it doesn't feel as good as a J-Nat Against the Grain, but I will say I think I got a nice fucking shave with it, regardless of how the feel was. It's smooth. It's really smooth. It doesn't feel uncomfortable or anything like that. But that smoothness, it kind of doesn't give you confidence because it doesn't feel sharp at the same time. You know what I mean? It just feels smooth. So I don't know. That's just me. But it looks like we got away with a flawless shave, though. So kudos to that. Alright, let's go ahead and rinse off. Got a nice cooling on the skin. Feels very, very refreshing. And the scent on this one is banging. It's just radiating. It feels very, or not feels, it smells very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get this lather off. Got tons of it. I always think because that executive knot is really dense, so I load heavy just to make sure that I always have enough lather. Strike Gold Shave's base is so good. I really don't think I needed to load as heavy as I did. but that's alright. It's okay. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Let's move on to the Lancaster Black Sheep Towel. Absolutely wonderful plush towel. Feels great on the skin when you're wiping down after a shave. You know, you don't want a shitty hand towel to wipe down your face after you've just irritated it with a razor blade. Gotta get yourself a nice Lancaster Black Sheep towel. Very plush and luxurious. This will be a good video for the hashtag shill harder. Because I am definitely going hard for my favorite brands in this one. But it is what it is. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw on some matching aftershave splash. Just so we know, it's got denatured alcohol, water, fragrance, rose water, red clover blossom, chamomile extract, candula extract, witch hazel, aloe, and vitamin E. So you can see the ingredients down there. I know people used to dislike that they had alum. Well, they don't have alum anymore. So, nothing to stop you motherfuckers from buying. Good fragrances, great soap base, great aftershave, great people, the artisans, Frank and Jennifer. They are a great tag team, each bringing something important to the table. And that'll do it for my shave today. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. And I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.